If you've been watching hundreds of golf videos and getting nowhere, the problem is not you. The problem is the information that you're getting is far too complicated, because I'm going to let you in on a little golf industry secret that nobody's talking about. The golf swing is really just two simple moves. Two moves to create buttery, perfect contact with the golf ball. We're going to 80-20 your golf swing. I don't know if you're familiar with the 80-20 rule, but the 80-20 rule is something that applies all throughout nature. It just states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Well, in golf, 80+% of your golf swing comes from 20% of the moves you do. The problem that most golfers are having, the problem you might be having, is you're trying to coordinate too many things. You got the hands, you got the arms, you got the hips, the knees, the shoulders, you got your spine in here. You could think of a million ways to swing these things. Well, shoot, I'm gonna turn my hands. Well, I'm gonna choose to turn my hips. I'm gonna keep my knee flexed. I'm gonna drop my shoulder. I'm not gonna drop my shoulder. I can move my arms up and down all the way in space. I can move them anywhere. It gets way too confusing. And often that's the point where you say, I've had it. Enough is enough. It is time to get rid of this frustration. The golf swing is simply a machine. When we learn how to use the body correctly, you become a machine. Most of the moves you make are reactionary. What I want you to do is understand that all of your body can be controlled by two simple movements. And the two simple movements are this: shoulders and shoulders. So really it's one. Oh gosh, I made this too simple. Think about it this way. If I take my shoulders out and extend my arms off my body, all I've got are two straight arms. Now I've got nothing to move this unit with except the shoulders. So if I move my arms around my body, keeping them both straight, like I'm pushing against the wall, if I do that, you'll see that my front shoulder moves past my chin, moves around my body. And as I move both arms around my body in this machine, oh, other things are happening, other awesome things. The hips are turning, the knees are moving, pushing the arms away, moving the shoulders around the body. Keep pushing, push, push. Notice where the body wants to naturally go. All those complicated moves in the backswing of what do the hips, shoulders, knees, feet, arms, brain do? My brain is dead here just doing one move, and everything else is happening. Now, get this. When we hit the ball, we do the same thing. It's just opposite. Push away, move the shoulders around the body. Backswing, downswing. Shoulder, shoulder. Left shoulder, right shoulder. Now be super aware of this one key point, the hips, because if you don't get hippie with it, nothing else will work in your swing. The machine breaks down. That's why a lot of you are gonna do this drill and you're gonna say, Tom, I'm doing it. And look at this shoulder. It's nowhere to be found. It's not moving past the chin. That's why it must move past this line right here. Just draw a line right through my body and move the shoulders past that point. At least get to that point. The only way you can do that is by moving the hips. So you look down at your belt buckle and you say, okay, hi belt buckle. I'm pointing my belt buckle at you. And then when I do this correctly, oh, my belt buckle is pointing away. Oh, my knees. That sounds like a song. Oh, my knees. Oh, my knees have moved as well. Down, up. You have just eliminated tons of swing thoughts. So now golf swing confusion becomes golf swing sainthood. It's awesome. It's simplicity. So when I add the club, nothing is changing. We're just taking the unit that we've done here, pushing against that wall. Now we just established that with the club in our hands. So I'm going to take that and squeeze my elbows tight together. And when I say tight, I mean macho. I want you to get all aggressive alpha male up in this with these elbows. Because most of you are going to be in a spot where you can't use your body. You're going to be here. I see this on the driving range all day long. The elbows are so far apart, the only thing that moves the club is the arms and whatever you want to do with the arms and hands. The body's just guessing. You're not really sure what you're doing. So elbows close together. Sandwich them. Grilled cheese in there. Now once I'm in the pocket, boom. Shoulders, shoulders. I have just created the same thing we did earlier. Simplifying your swing down. The only difference is in golf, we now take it and go tilt down. So the way you get this part right, to get the correct setup, you must have hip bend down towards the ball. So when you bend forward to the ball, this is something that gets overlooked all the time. When you bend towards the ball, don't just drop your shoulders like this and leave your hips level. You must learn to bend from the waist. So I'm going to push my butt back. I'm actually pulling the club in towards me, and that's pushing my butt back, and it's unlocking the spine forward. This is gonna feel so good and probably weird to you if you've never done this before. You've now got a relationship to the ball. My spine is tilted towards the ground. Now, this club can swing freely around the body with my nice elbows together and strike the ground. You gotta get a relationship with the ball. So now, you've created this machine by bending forward towards the ball. Next, set the machine. Set the machine. I feel like we're in Austin Powers and it's saying, launch the laser. Launch the laser! Set the machine. Set the machine! That's what's happening here. Set the machine. I'm gonna swing the shoulders now. Swing the shoulders! That was beautiful. You know, it's actually really hard to hit a ball trying to think about Austin Powers stuff in your head. Just shows you just how easy it is when you set up a machine, because I'm trying not to laugh in my head. All right, so that felt great. Ball first strike. Why? Because we got the elbows close together, we squeezed them, and all I'm thinking about is one thing, shoulders. Because once I set the posture, boom, it's shoulders all day long. You might want to start out slower first. This is a new concept. You're gonna get a lot of new feels. Many of you will go back to your same old ways within the first 3 swings. That's why you need something to keep you on track. And the thing that keeps you on track is the front shoulder. You will watch your front shoulder and you will watch your elbows together. Say, sir, yes, sir. Comment below, sir, yes, sir. You will do this. We're gonna start off slow. You just feel the shoulders, push away. And I don't care if you hit a bad shot with this in the beginning. Just because it's so new. Get used to the feel, build the feel. Push, elbows close together. I'm squeezing that clementine and I'm moving the shoulders back through. Okay? I felt the hips move and I saw my shoulder moving more towards my chin. On a short shot, it won't get past your chin. On a full shot, yes. You gotta keep pushing away and we're gonna work our way up. Push together. All right, now I'm going for more of a 3/4-esque swing. Launched it. Notice how I'm finishing with both arms straight, by the way. I'm not finishing like big wraparound full. That's because I'm uber focused on shoulders and elbows together. Doing those things is going to create so many good pieces, especially when we get to impact. So you're building it up gradually and the feel is the same. Boom, boom. Now on the way through, just make sure that you're finishing with those hips more facing the target. The way that will happen is you just got to keep the shoulders moving. Boom, boom. Look, there's the hips. Hips in the backswing, hips facing the target, all powered by the shoulders. Keep moving the shoulders, keep the elbows close together. Oh, that was filleted. That's why we play golf. I mean, you look at, we're all a bunch of addicts just trying to get that feeling. By the way, I'm building off of this in my Become a Great Ball Striker course. Check out the link in the description below. I'm giving it to you for free. It's 17 videos, 45 minutes of content. It will blow your mind, building right off of this concept to get you playing amazing golf. So we 80-20 rule the golf swing. Almost all your swing can be controlled by 2 basic moves. And really it's just one. Posture, relationship with the ball. The second one is elbows together. Just keep them squeezed. That way the shoulders control everything. Posture, shoulders. It is time to break free of the madness, folks.